It's officially February and officially time for another Haven newsletter. Don't unsubscribe just yet. Things are starting to get good. I'm Glen Ellyn, a senior real estate broker with That Properties and a top 1% realtor here in the Chicago Association of Realtors. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what the real estate market is looking like for home buyers and sellers out here in the western suburbs. And as always, if you just want the hard stats, click below in the email you received to see the interactive graphs and all the homes sold in your area in January. Last month, I repeated my prediction for kind of the first quarter of 2022 based on the end of year numbers. Guess what? I'm not budging based upon January stats. As I said before, marginal price increases and a steady stream of additional inventory mean a more normal sales season. It may be hard to see that if we check in on homes for sale. We're down almost 45% from last year. And if we look over a 10-year span, we can see we're half of what our previous all-time low was. Sellers are paying attention to this. They have to have a place to go if they're going to sell, right? But I will say this. Don't jump the gun just yet, sellers. As good old Billy Prescott said at the Battle of Bunker Hill, don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes. If you can hold steady, you'll see it, albeit incremental, a little bonus for your patience. Although lower than last year by nearly 35%, market time is increasing. Again, just as we said it would. Another sign of buyers' reluctancy to jump at limited inventory. But there's a but here. I will say that we may not see our normal surge, kind of those bigger kind of jumps in time on market all the way until April. We will likely continue upwards through February, kind of like we always do. But we're going to stall out in March as buyers begin to jump out of fear or anything that moves. Buyers, we will see inventory if you can just breathe. You'll have options in 2022. And finally, let's go to what you're all here for. Sales prices, right? And what do you know? We're still going down at the beginning of the year. Nothing's changed. We're roughly 5% lower than we were in January 2021, but don't expect that percentage to be in the red too much longer. Yes, we're already close to a full percentage point higher on interest rates than we were at the end of 2021 in 2 months. But that's not saying much since we're still sub 4%. Buyers are still willing to fight it out with all the cash monies, even as appraisals actually are starting to come in a bit under where they were last year. Expect a 2 to 3% top dollar over the 2021 when we hit our peak in, say it with me, June. Okay. All right. So what does it all mean? Nothing has changed since my initial predictions in December. Buyers, keep your eyes peeled as we begin to see inventory creep on. It'll come on more. Sellers, we could see about a 15-day head start to our sales cycle kind of, this year over what we normally see. So start interviewing those agents. Call me. And cleaning out those basements. Other than that, that's a wrap. I'll see you all in March. And until then, be good to each other.